Cenat might soon have to switch up on all of his day ones if he wants to protect his career. In the span of just 1 week, 3 of his friends had their own separate controversies. At the Streamer Awards, Dez allegedly said this about FanFan, one of the hosts.
I walk in the bathroom, I hear somebody come in and go, yo, Deb, man, Deb,
what?
toss that. Well, I'll fucking knock her teeth out. How's she gonna suck with no teeth?
Allegations also surfaced about something Ty Lil did at a Streamer Awards after party.
What? I'm literally like so disappointed in people because I think people are good people, and I always give people the benefit of the doubt, and they're evil.
Rakai also said this about the Streamer Awards host and founder, Cutie Cinderella.
She didn't even know them. She didn't even know them too. Like that's the crazy part. She didn't even know.
You ever suck? That's what I was gonna say.
As I'll get into, there are 2 sides to all of
What
these
is he
stories.
saying?
But you'll see that whatever the case,
What is this
Kai's
little
friends
nigga
are
even
moving in ways which
saying?
allow these controversies to surface. And the best example is the now infamous bathroom incident at the Streamer Awards. This controversy all began when FanFan decided to roast Kai Cenat.
This year, as everyone knows, you broke the record for the most expensive haircut and the least educational university. So
Least educational university.
And also, congrats on your new documentary with 50 Cent. That was you, right?
This joke
She literally just
didn't
like
really
tried to
hit,
downplay
and Ty
everything
Lil
he
was
did
quick
though.
to defend Kai.
I'm not gonna lie, she did.
Might not turn this, might not turn it on. Turn it on. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least
So
let it
now
be
you want to
funny.
say I have ass before you say I have nothing.
Here.
But when the awards
Here,
went to
here.
an intermission, the
Yeah,
finance
goodbye.
streamer, the stock guy, overheard Kai's friend saying some pretty shocking things in the bathroom.
Oh, true story. I don't know if I should tell you this or not. So I'm in the middle, right? And I see them down there, and I hear the guy take the mic about if you're gonna tell a joke, at least make it funny. I didn't even get the joke or whatever. And then we went to an intermission. I go down, I go down to the bathroom. As I walk in the bathroom, I hear somebody come in and go, yo, Deb, man, Deb, toss that. Well, I'll knock her teeth out. How's she gonna with no teeth? Man, Deb, who the she thinks she... And I was
They're tripping.
oh my God.
Man, fuck you, King.
And then he started saying some shit about,
Get out of here.
I don't want to repeat it, about some things that are assault-wise that he's going to do. And I'm thinking to myself, dude, this guy really, I thought it was a bit. And this dude's in the bathroom talking about he's going to straight up beat the shit out of her and do some horrible things to her. And I was coming out of the bathroom and I was like, yo, man, are you okay? Like, you good?
Is you
and he
cool?
looked at me like this. And his friend goes, oh, man, he's just from New York. And then they both left. And I was like, normally it's none of my business, and I don't get it.
Ty Lil denied that it was him, and it was assumed that the stock guy mistaken him for another one of Kai's friends. The obvious culprit was Dez, who has a reputation for saying outrageous things and even said this on camera after the Diddy joke.
Play with my man Cenat, I'm gonna play with their life.
Hey, yo.
And this
Wanna
was
play
an
with their
incredibly
life?
serious accusation. Other streamers like Silky and Your Rage speculated that the stock guy could have
shut
misinterpreted what Dez said. At the same time, they didn't want to seem dismissive of the situation either.
I know how it can get misinterpreted, bro. What I'm saying is, bro, I always leave room to spare because I don't want to sit here and jump on a shit.
What is this quality?
And the whole time you're wrong.
Eventually, Dez gave his side of the story. But unlike Your Rage and Silky, he did not give this conversation the level of sensitivity people felt it deserved. Instead, he gave this incredibly tone-deaf response.
I never threatened to hit nobody or women. I never said none of that. First of all, they said,
why did
toss
Dez
her
sound
around.
just like
Toss.
Tylo?
The
They
only
literally
toss I
sound
know
the
is when we in
same.
the street at the churches, we toss back at Nate. My toss that. I'm not tossing nobody, especially a female.
Not tossing
if I toss
nobody.
anybody, a female is gonna be in the bed. She'll get overly yarded. All I did was speak to my friends and say
Boss.
she was sucking my meat with the teeth. Bad don't use teeth. They give out the sloppy toppy, like the soft joint. You know how they give it up crazy. The baddies, like the bad, you know the baddies, like they suck the shit up. No teeth, everything smooth. You you like that. You feel what I show you? Whole time I feel like she gave him teeth, and it was a bad joke. Try again.
Dez's most valid point came later on in the stream.
And then it's like,
Came later
why
on
do you
in
call
the
the
stream.
authorities if I made them heinous threats, like them crazy? Why do you call the authorities to remove me? I can't remove somebody else out there.
Oh, India.
When they jumped out there.
India.
When somebody jumped out
India.
there, if they did how they felt,
India.
why they removed them? Why
India.
did they get me removed?
So even if you took Dez aside, his remarks about Fan's teeth were quite whack. Added to that, he was now beefing with Your Rage and Silky and spoke to Silky over the phone.
We know each other, we mutuals are cool. When a nigga say, I didn't cut you off, let me speak, I let you talk.
I didn't control.
If I'm answering morally, if a nigga is speaking on a no, right, from where we from, and they say SA all this shit, why would you not let the nigga speaking upon speak for himself first, then y'all respond?
And this wasn't the first time that Dez had embarrassed Kai. At the Mafia-thon,
Right,
when
he
Kai
literally
was
embarrassed
breaking
Kai here.
stream
Yep,
records,
yep,
Dez said a slur
yep,
beginning with
yep,
F and
yep.
ending with agate, and Kai immediately kicked him off the stream.
Look, yo, come on, get out. Get the f out, gang.
What you'll notice right away about Kai's friend group is the complete lack of filter, which some people love. And when you look at what happened to Rakai at the Streamer Awards, you'll start to see a pattern emerging.
Rakai? Question.
Why's she pointing at him?
What's the coolest thing you've ever stolen? Don't answer, it's a test, it's a test!
This was another bad joke and, out of context, looked to be in pretty poor taste. You know, a grown white woman making fun of a 17-year-old.
And that's why that's why he went off on her. That's literally why he went off on her. Like, you can't be saying no racist shit like that. Like, what are you talking about? You can't be saying shit like that. Like, the favorite thing you've stolen. Like, what? Trying to incriminate him on live television? Like, what are we talking about?
Old black boy for stealing or accusing him of having stolen. So Cutie Cinderella was forced to clarify why this joke was not racist.
I just want to say that Rakai was banned for stealing. He was banned from Twitch for stealing something.
Yeah.
And Twitch allowed him very nicely to come to the show. They were like, it's fine because technically it's against TOS or whatever.
Motion.
But I asked
What
him
is Rage
what's the
doing
coolest thing he ever
here?
stole as a fun like clip to say, haven't you learned your lesson? Like, you can't say that. Like, don't get banned. Yeah, you can't get banned again. And then that was taken as racially charged. And I didn't ask that question because he's black. I asked that question because he got banned for stealing.
Rakai also went on stream and spoke about the Streamer Awards. First, he started throwing a tantrum because he didn't win Breakout Streamer of the Year.
That's why I didn't even spark stream yesterday. Because yesterday I probably said some that I
got some
probably
racism?
and I'm gonna keep it buck, bro. You feel me? But nah, Chad, I wouldn't say the is rigged, but you feel me, bro? It's just like, bro, and it's rigged. How the f did it win? How the f it's rigged? How the f I ain't winning that shit. But nah, look though.
You ain't gonna win every time,
Then Rakai
youngin.
responded to what Cutie
You ain't gonna win
Cinderella
every
said about him
time,
stealing.
youngin.
And just like Dez, he gave an incredibly over-the-top and even disrespectful response to a bad joke.
You wanna know what I was gonna say? I'll say, listen,
Listen,
what's
bitch.
the coolest you ever suck? Get the fuck off my That's what I was gonna say. Chat, I was gonna say that shit in her face, bro. And for everybody. But I had to just
Yeah, you can say he should have got that. But
I'm black, petite, sit the fuck down, child. I was gonna say that shit. I was like, the coolest you ever fuck.
why is he doing the motion?
I was gonna
Why
say
is he doing the motion?
I just calmed down, bro, and you know, and like, you know, see why she even said that. Cause whole time, now I get it. Like, she said it cause, you know, I got banned for giving that girl flowers, but she didn't really understand is that whole time I had my assistant tell the lady that she never bought it, she put it back, but that wasn't on camera.
So you can see a pattern here where Kai's friends talk a certain way, and they're only getting pushback now because these comments are being directed towards high-profile streamers like Cutie Cinderella and FanFan. Things got to the stage where Rakai's mother had to get involved and
send
grounded
him to come home.
I'm so confused. Like, did you really tell that woman that? Are you losing your mind?
Well, like,
Hello, can you hear me?
yes, I can hear you. I'm saying.
Okay, so.
I'm saying the only thing the reason why I said that is because she said what she
Regardless
said.
of the fact that is not how you carry yourself. That is not how you talk to a woman. First of all, I raised you way better than that. So guess what?
His mom sounds young.
Because you think you're grown.
So Kai was now embarrassed by two of his friends
mom
at the
sounds
Streamer
young.
Awards. However, there's a much more serious allegation which
she's
occurred
like
at the Streamer
39.
Awards after party.
40.
Shortly after the Streamer Awards, Jordan Pauline posted this video.
Right, this girl too.
Everything
Like,
was
what's
innocent.
going on?
I don't care
Clover
how drunk
boys.
somebody is. You should never take advantage of them. My phone
Like,
was
what
stolen
is
and
going
broken. I had no
on,
way to
Clover
get home.
boys?
And I was assaulted, you guys, by someone that you guys all love. And I'm so tired of this streaming shit. And I'm done, bro.
She alleged SA and that the perpetrator recorded the incident.
He taped me. The reason why he stopped anyway is because I started boohoo crying, you guys. I was crying. And he taped me as I'm crying like this. He was like, why are you crying? Da, 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 da. And I'm like, because like I didn't want to like, you know. And
you didn't want to like what?
Like, oh, well, I'm going to talk to you again. I'm like, I don't care if you talk to me again. It doesn't matter if you talk to me again. It's the simple fact of like me not wanting to even go down that route because you have a girlfriend.
She also shared the call log on her phone, which had
like
multiple
going down
calls
what
from Ty
route?
Love.
Fucking, I will say the name of who it was fully. I already showed y'all the call log, chat. Y'all already know. If you already know y'all can say it in the chat, but I'm not going to say it out my mouth because he's trying to blackmail me already.
This incident occurred at Tyler's hotel room, and this is the strange sequence of event that led up to this.
I don't get how these I don't get how these niggas be going crazy on Twitch and like be fucking it up. Like I don't get it. Like, give me the fucking views then. I'll show you what to do with it. They're trying to get Clover. Right? I don't know what's going on, bro. All I know is that it does tie back to Kai in a way, cause this is his group. It's gonna make Kai look bad regardless. Like, this shit makes Kai look bad. Like, it does. It just makes Kai look bad. And you can tell he kind of is distancing himself from the... And like, bro, it's making him look bad. Because he has AMP, and yeah, he co-signed Clover Boys. You know, he gave them all chains. Like, it's like, they embarrassing Kai. Like, Kai just went all out for them. Like, he just went all out for them. He bought them chains, Clover chains. Like, everybody just got a chain. Like, I don't know what to believe anymore. I mean, whether the shit is true or not, it's still embarrassing Kai, bro. I'm telling you. You see how Kai was getting insulted and he didn't even respond to this shit? Because he knows this shit is entertainment. He knows this shit is not real. These bitches that are talking about him, they don't even know him. They just know that he's popping on the platform. Like, he's the most popping on the platform. That's all they fucking know. That's all they know. So, I don't know. This shit is crazy.
Had like taken her phone without her really thinking anything of it. A little bit of time passes on by. She ends up leaving with her friend. And by the time she gets home, she realizes that her phone is gone. Her friend is like, yo, you just go ahead and catch an Uber back to the party and then have them call you like an Uber back home. So that's what she ends up doing. By the time she gets to the party, he fake acts like he lost the phone. They look around the party for like 30 minutes. And he goes on to say that his assistant has her phone, but it's at the hotel. And he tells her hop in the black truck, which she ends up doing. So when she's in his hotel room, he ends up being like, oh, the phone is in my pocket and it's broken. Now, here's where the details get wonky, but she pretty much says that he forced himself onto her. So when she's there, he's like, oh no, I have to. And so they end up, and the very next day he ends up hitting her up, blowing up her phone, talking about he want to hit it raw.
In the aftermath, old clips of Ty Lil began to resurface.
Right, of him doing this freak shit. Like, what are you doing? This shit is crazy. What you about to do?
Can I do a slow-mo?
This shit is crazy. Can I do a slow? And then he does this, and then he does, and then he does this. Like, bro, what? In front of everybody? In front of Kai?
Jordan also shared texts from other women. One of them read, "He made a speech saying toast to you know what happens when we get the ladies drunk." Something like that. I was like, oh my god, what is he, did he? And another which read, "My first time I went to the Clover house, the very first thing Ty Lil said to me was, 'Do you want to F? If you don't want to F, there's no reason for us to talk.'" He also refers to women they cast as groupies to their face, which is highly disrespectful. People want to believe what they want because of how people portray themselves online, but I know how he is in real life. I pray you get the justice you deserve. But here we have the dangers of believing everything you read on the internet. For example, there was one tweet captioned, "Cenat's best friend Ty Lil says he does not care about SA, Jordan, Pauline, and he's putting that past him," followed by this clip.
"Coming in here looking for any responses, looking for me to add on to any drama. Please just see a way out. Please see a way out."
However, this was in reference to the drama surrounding Rakai and Dez, and was before these allegations surfaced. Ty Lil then posted a statement on Instagram saying, "I would like to make it clear that I have never essayed anyone." But notice how he did not deny that they were ever intimate. So even if he is innocent of SA, Ty Lil has put himself in a situation where there is a disgruntled female with an axe to grind against him, and several other chicks who feel the same. There's definitely something admirable about Kai sharing his success with his friends and trying to put people on, but these are all young guys who have suddenly found themselves with a lot of power and fame. And Asmongold spoke on this incident and said,
"A lot of guys, it's like this is a guy, a lot of these things, like, especially like music, it's young guys that get a lot of power and money, and a lot of young guys don't know how to handle that because they're assholes, they weren't raised right, or whatever else. And so they act like and they do horrible things."
A much tamer example of this recently happened with Ray. Kai took a normal Taiwanese kid under his wing and turned him into a streaming phenom, and now the power seems to have gotten his head, according to some people. Just take a look at what happened to him recently at this pet store. Ray wanted to stream inside and was told that he couldn't record in their store, but instead of just leaving, he started yelling at the staff.
"Oh my God, I just got you 15 minutes. I tried 15 minutes to come here, and you tell me I cannot record."
And a woman at the store berated him for being so disrespectful.
"I told you not to get any, literally talk in front of people like that. Wasn't
nah, he just think that he can fuck anybody.
Something like that.
Because of who he is.
I don't want no beef.
It's Christmas, so why would you talk like that in your mouth?
No, I'm not talking to you.
I'm not talking to you.
I'm talking to
Stop.
I don't care what you're doing.
Okay, I'm
Get out.
sorry. Oh my God.
Get out.
I'm gonna fish. I can get a fish.
Okay, you're gonna talk like that. You're not gonna be in the store.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Whoa, that's his accent. What do you mean, ma'am? If you're gonna talk like that's his accent, he can't help it. He doesn't know English that well yet. I mean, he knows it a lot now, because but he's not like his accent is still heavy,
I'm sorry.
You don't got the English accent down.
I apologize.
Despite saying sorry, Ray just
he said I apologize.
And kept the camera
he
running.
did say he apologized.
I want no smoke. What? For what?
I've gotten kicked out too, bro.
For what? I cannot get a fish.
I've gotten kicked out too, Ray. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. They always say your attitude, like, bitch, whose mom are you? Whose dad are you? Whose grandma are you? Whose auntie are you? Like, I don't know you, but I got what?
What the fuck I do? Oh my God.
What the fuck I do?
Bro.
I feel it though. I feel it though.
And by the way, you're recorded up here too.
I don't give no okay?
I don't give no fucks, okay?
Record me, bro. I'm recording right here.
I don't give no fucks, okay?
Yo, I cannot buy a fish. I tried 15 minutes for this.
This obviously pales in comparison to the allegations facing Kai's other friends, but shows what can happen when you become a famous streamer and have thousands of fans watching your every move. The more worrying examples go back a few years. Ty Lil is not the only one of Kai's friends who had been accused of SA, and on New Year's Eve 2023, Kai should have learned the lesson of just switching up on all your day ones. On January 6, 2023, Jovi Pena posted a series of tweets. The first one got straight to the point and said, on January 1st, 2023, I was SA'd at a party by a complete stranger. I was invited to this party by someone I thought to be a friend. I asked for help and it's not going anywhere, so I've decided to take it to social media. His name is YYYY. She went on to say, I was invited by Cenat. When I decided to leave, he told me I'd be safer upstairs since I was drunk and nobody would bother me. However, after I fell asleep, since I thought I was safe due to there being security and Kai's confirmation. However, I wasn't safe. Sack walked into the room where I was asleep and brutally SA'd me to the point where I bled. When I woke up to see him still on top of me, I called him out as an SA'er and he told me that I was in his bed and that's why he did what he did. I was in shock. I called, texted my friend who invited, but I got no answer. The friend was in reference to Cenat. And I was told by the SA'er that he left, which I found out later to be a lie. He told me we can just keep it a secret and pretend nothing happened, but I was already traumatized by then. Then she spoke about Kai's response to the situation. I described what the person looked like to my friend who
Bro,
had
and guess
invited
what? I
me,
still
and
went
he
back
said he didn't
up
know
in
the
there.
person.
I
However,
still went
after
back up in
digging
there.
for a
Like,
day
you
and a
can't
half,
kick
I
me
found the
out.
person's
Like, what the
Instagram,
fuck?
and that they've been friends for years. And in the aftermath, Kai was suspiciously quiet until he eventually dropped this video.
When this was brought to my attention, I didn't go
Oh, yeah, I
nowhere
remember
else
this.
but the police.
Why the fuck is this shit lagged?
Instantly.
Is this shit lagged?
I went to
or-
my legal team.
Oh no, it's just not moving.
I went to the
Okay.
police. I'm not playing. I'm not being around. This is a serious topic. Let's go to the police. Let's figure this out. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people was like, "Yo, you need he didn't help you. This, that, and the third." Bro, I went to the police instantly. My legal team. The reason why I did not reply is because my legal team told me, Kai, do not text anyone. Do not do not talk about the situation to anybody. Keep it to yourself. That's why I'm so relieved that I got the green light today to talk about stuff.
Kai did not confirm or deny what happened, but said that he did not witness any odd behavior from him prior to the event.
I'm not defending him once again. I knew this guy for a very long time. We went on multiple trips. You feel what I'm saying? Never was this. He's not that type of person. I'm not saying shit didn't happen. I'm not saying none of that. I'm not defending nobody because, bro, the way she was crying to me on that phone, bro, I'm here to help.
Essentially, Kai said that he would leave this up to the police to handle.
I wonder what happened since it happened. I wonder what happened.
I've stepped aside from him.
We don't see him on
her
stream no more, obviously.
Since it happened. Okay? The last time I spoke to him was when I said, yo, bro, I need
It's
your
not
name.
me.
Gave it to me instantly. Gave me his name instantly. That's the reason why she got it.
Kai's friend Sack would basically never be heard from again. He was never charged with anything, but Kai never associated with him from here on out. However, he would mention in a clip a year or so after that situation, and he referred to it as that situation, nothing came out of it, in a way letting people know that his friend was innocent. So he still had his back after all the process went through and he was never arrested and the police never pursued it. The following year, in 2024, Kai was in potentially just as bad of a situation. There was a lot of online debate about just how well Kai knew his previous homie. However, the next incident was somebody Kai knew very well, and it was his own cameraman.
Oh yeah, Chris.
His cameraman, who was also his friend, Chris, was allegedly sexting with a minor. The young
Dude,
girl
I
in the
forgot
text
about this
messages said that she
motherfucker.
lied about being 19. So originally he thought she was 19.
Right.
But then when she said, I'm actually 17, I wouldn't do you like that, he continued to send these text messages to her.
This all happened in 2021 and became public in 2024. Chris was 21 at the time and the girl had just turned 17. These weren't allegations either, and the texts show her telling him her age, and Chris continued these flirtatious texts.
Apparently, and it's not even apparent, it's here clear as day. In 2021, you just got caught talking to a minor who was 17 years old, and it's just f***ing annoying when shit happen and shit come up your name every time, bro. I get connected in situations. Come relax, bro.
Kai basically cut him off and never worked with or associated with him again. But Sneeko had a cynical interpretation of why Kai parted ways.
You fired her because of the public pressure. This is how it is for mainstream influencers. The brand deals supersede friendship, even with the day one. That's why he was crying. He was upset. The tears weren't fake. He's upset that he's so in deep with his career that he needs to cut off one of his best friends, someone who was there before all the money and success, because of public pressure.
But he did to
If he was never caught,
himself.
do you think he would have been cut off? Absolutely not.
I mean,
Yeah,
obviously.
In 2025, Kai put this whole situation behind him, and he was quite heartbroken by it. But even before the Streamer Awards, Kai had yet another situation involving one of his friends.
He was 21, she was 17. She's still underage. I've seen people talk to, people who are older than 21, but that's not the point. The point is, Kai's not gonna lose those brand dealerships, those sponsors, the fans. Like, he has a lot to lose if he's associating himself with somebody who talks to minors. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just not something you want to be associated with. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much you love the person, no matter, you know what I'm saying? Like, goodbye.
Just like Ray, Kai randomly became friends with the
This motherfucker. Where did he come from? Brazil?
Brazilian kid named Tota and took him under his wing.
I met Tota randomly in Brazil. Tota was selling candy for his family, trying to make a way for himself. Selling candy, making a way for himself and his family. He's from the favelas, chat. I met him. He told me, he said, yo, I want to be the next Ray. I'm the Brazilian Ray. Please. When I met him, he had 15 to 20 viewers. When we left Brazil, he averaged 500 viewers. He came into streaming university averaging 500. That boy now averages 15,000 to mother 20,000 viewers.
During Mafiathon 3, Tota revealed that he had a girlfriend back in Brazil named Lara, and some rather disturbing information was revealed about her. On TikTok, she posted a video which implied that she was born in 2009, which would make her just 16 years old. Tota is 20. The age of consent in Brazil is 14, and it is quite a different culture, so Kai needs to assess whether he judges him by American.
Right. American or... Man, what is going on with all these people that... What is going on with all these people, bro? I mean, in Brazil, I feel like it's different because he's from Brazil. I feel like it's different. I feel like it's different for Tota because he's from Brazil. Like, he's going by his Brazilian roots, like where he's from. Does he even have a fucking green card yet? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's still a Brazilian. Like, they just picked the nigga off the street and put him on a flight. Like, come on, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, child.
American standards or the standards of a kid who grew up in Brazil. After these allegations, a 35-page dossier had been posted online, alleging that Tota was still with her when she was 13, which would have made it illegal in Brazil, but keep in mind these were all allegations. However, there's been a lot of debate about her age and how long she and Tota had been together. The Brazilian streamer John Vlogs, who has known Tota for years, has come to his defense.
All right, for everybody saying Tota's doing some dumb shit and about like going out with a minor 3 years ago or something like that. First of all, 3 years ago, Tota would never have spoken to a girl. Like, we used to chill, we used to travel the world together a year ago. And he's always been this man that y'all have been seeing on the clips. Kid, huge heart, came from the hood, from the favelas out here in Brazil. Tota, I got your back. I love you, my man. The Brazil.
So this isn't as clear-cut as what happened with Chris, but definitely another unfortunate incident involving Kai Cenat's friends. And the fact alone that someone has gone to the trouble of writing 35 pages on Tota and his girlfriend just shows how many people want to take Kai down. And this is why Kai Cenat has maintained a squeaky clean image all throughout these years. But the recent events at the Streamer Awards have fully exposed just how much of a liability his friend group is. Moving forward, he might need to think very carefully about who he allows into his circle and cosigns and who stays within there. This is what Flacco had to say about the Ty Lil case.
After a while, if you're Kai Cenat, you got to kind of ask yourself like, damn, bro, how much more can I take? I stay out of trouble. I got the most to lose, and I'm the most famous, and I still managed to have my one girlfriend stay out of trouble, stay out of the crosshairs. You know, I keep it political. I don't really do too much. I protect my brand great. Should I keep people around who continue to put my brand in jeopardy? You got to have that hard decision, man.
When the story about Chris came out, Kai was still only a big name in streaming. Today, he's not too far away from being a household name. As the brand deals continue to grow and Hollywood provides him with more and more opportunities, his toxic friends, his day ones,
they might have to go.